elderly gentleman at an ATM machine. Oh, he gets jumped. 3-on-1. It's going down. The homies are trying to get his money. He's struggling. They can't quite control him. There's a such thing as old man strength, and he's squiggles free, and bam, 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 bam. He's bringing the heat. He's got his dukes up. They don't know what to do. I love this part. Yeah, man, I love it. He brings the heat. He roars. It works on bears. It works on humans. And he starts checking himself. Boom! Byron Rodgers, Tactical Protection Review. Learn protection strategies from a protection professional. What can we learn from this ATM attack? We've been going over ATM attacks lately, and we have been taking a look at a few things. And you know what I really like about this video is this guy does essentially a lot of things that I mentioned, and that actually says quite a bit about his mentality and why he may have had what it took to get through this situation. First thing, so if we see him roll up here in slow motion, right? He actually is blading himself a little bit so he can look around. He is actually, if we freeze frame it right before the first guy gets a hold of him, you can see he is actually looking around. He's looking up right before he gets hit, and he just gets ambushed, man. Like, these guys come sprinting across the street. You can see him sprinting across the street. Like, it was just a good ambush. Like, sometimes a good ambush is a good ambush, man. And you have to go to choke points, and that's where you might get hit, and sometimes you get hit. So he just legitimately got ambushed. He was kind of doing everything right. It looks like he was looking up. It looks like he's looking around. He's paying attention. Dudes run up, grab him. First he grabs him by the neck. Now they start struggling. But a guy that has the mindset to be doing those things right is a guy who's probably a combatant, which is beautiful. He's not just a sheep. And so now they start struggling with him, right? He just simply, by sheer strength and tenacity and will and never give up, message, physical fitness is a tool that protectors should have. You need to be physically fit as long as you can in order to be able to protect yourself and your family. You need to be trying to be the type of human that can outperform another human physically as much as you can with what you've been given. I don't care if you're male, female, whatever. You need to be trying to be the best you can be. Message, right? So he's struggling with these three dudes. The second he gets free, he's throwing hands. This is the next message. Violence of action. If you're in a kinetic combative situation that's dynamic, you want to establish that base of fire. You want to overwhelm the enemy with violence. He is just more determined. Look at the way he erupts into throwing hands. He's more determined. He's more aggressive. He's roaring. He's screaming. He is more violent than these guys. And being able to achieve a higher level of violence in one of these circumstances will give you a tactical advantage. Attack the attacker. In the Marine Corps, we talk about how when you get ambushed, if you try to run or if you try to squirt out in the direction you think is safe, more than likely you'll fall even deeper into the ambush and you will die. The only way out is to attack the attacker. And you can see this older gentleman attacks the attacker. He even, in fighting, you see he actually channelizes them, throws them to where they're bumping into each other, but now they have to come at him from one place, like I was telling you in the other video, and he can now deal with them with his own Thermopylae, his own hot gates, like the Spartans did to the Persians, which is exactly what you want to do if you're fighting multiple aggressors. I love this video. Be like this old guy. Whip it on. Old man strength is it. I'd love to know his life story a little bit. If anyone knows this guy, man, I'd love to have him on my podcast. But great video, great work, and they probably won't jump him again. If you love these videos, join us on protectornation.com. We can't share all these videos because of the violence factor and multiple platforms, but protectornation.com is the social media platform for protectors. So join us there. More to come. Share this. Let's make the world a safer place by helping good people to become more willing, capable, prepared, and yes, dangerous. Boom! It's finally here. Go to protectornation.com to join the Protector Nation community. Learn online and become part of our Protector Nation family. I look forward to seeing you guys there and for us all to join forces to make the world a safer place by helping good people to become more dangerous. I'll see you there, and until then, be peaceful but not harmless.